بسم الله. Thank you. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.
وعليكم
اللهم صل على
وعليكم السلام.
Thank you. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. All of you. May Allah bless us all. May Allah make us better Muslims. May He increase us in knowledge and wisdom. اللهم صل وسلم سرمدا على نبينا محمد المصطفى وآله وصحبه الكرماء ومدرستنا في كل مكاننا. ارحم جميعنا وطهر قلوبنا يا ربنا زدنا علما وحكمة بجاه نبينا محمد المصطفى بجاه حبيبنا محمد المصطفى. آمين 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 يا ربنا. آمين 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 يا ربنا. O Allah, our Lord, shower peace and blessings upon the Holy Prophet Muhammad, the chosen one, upon his family and his noble companions, as well as our school, wherever we may be at. Forgive us our sins and clean up our hearts. O Allah, increase us in knowledge and wisdom, at the barakah of the Prophet Muhammad, the chosen one, at the barakah of the beloved Muhammad, the chosen one. Ameen, 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 our Lord. 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 أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. أستغفر الله العظيم الذي لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا لا تجعلنا فتنة للذين كفروا ربنا لا تجعلنا فتنة للقوم الظالمين ونجنا برحمتك من القوم الكافرين رب اجعلني مقيم الصلاة ومن ذريتي ربنا وتقبل دعائي ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي وللمؤمنين يوم يقوم الحساب لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين اللهم أنت السلام ومنك السلام وإليك يرجع السلام حينا ربنا بالسلام وأدخلنا الجنة دار السلام تباركت ربنا وتعاليت يا ذا الجلال والإكرام الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم آمن الرسول بما أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كل آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين. لقد جاءكم رسول من أنفسكم عزيز عليه ما عنتم حريص عليكم بالمؤمنين رؤوف رحيم. فإن تولوا فقل حسبي الله لا إله إلا هو عليه توكلت وهو رب العرش العظيم. رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إني كنت من الظالمين. التحيات لله الزاكيات لله الطيبات الصلوات لله. السلام عليك أيها النبي ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام علينا وعلى عباد الله الصالحين. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. أشهد أن الذي جاء به محمد حق وأن الجنة حق وأن النار حق وأن الساعة آتية لا ريب فيها وأن الله يبعث من في القبور. اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد وارحم محمدا وآل محمد وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت ورحمت وباركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم إنا نسألك من كل هم فرجا ومن كل ضيق مخرجا ومن كل عسر يسرا ومن كل فاحشة سترا على كل خير سبيلا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد في الأولين وصل على سيدنا محمد في الآخرين وصل على سيدنا محمد في النبيين وصل على سيدنا محمد في المرسلين وصل على سيدنا محمد في الملأ الأعلى إلى يوم الدين. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. ربنا زدنا علما وحكمة. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Allah guide all of us. Allah give us the chance to continue to serve Him. He accepts everything we do as good things and forgive us any mistake we have done.
Amen.
He make us end up our ways, change our lives to be better people every day, every second.
Amen.
Life is short. Some people who were here last year, they are not here this year. They were here last Muharram, they are not here this Muharram. They were here yesterday, they are not here today. They were here a second ago, now they are dying now. They are losing their breath, leaving this world. At the very moment you're talking, some people are dying. Some are on their deathbed. Some are living in artificial life. They have plagues all around their bodies. Tubes. We are blessed. All of us, we should say Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wake up healthy. Although some of us woke up late, I know. Not even praying Fajr. They want to sleep till any time and get up. Allah give us the chance to live, to have a good and sound sleep, to wake up healthy, to enjoy our health and senses. We have to say Alhamdulillah. Nothing have we done to deserve that. Nothing. We haven't done anything to deserve to be alive. None of us. We are just blessed. Some are alive now, but they are in depression. They can't even move their bodies. They are bedridden. Some are in warring countries, fighting all the time. They are running place after place. I have somebody who told me he was in Syria. They were eating grass because it was war going on, bombs. They were eating grass, the grass that we see on the lawn. Because they had to eat something to survive. Yeah. Somebody told me years ago they were eating the people who were dead, who died. There was no food. When they see somebody dead, they would cut the body, give and eat because there was nothing else. In Africa, somewhere, somebody told me, Central Africa, I think, Central Africa, that was the other one, somewhere. But they had to eat. There was no food. But we are blessed we are here. We are not doing any of this. Nobody's eating grass or eating the flesh of somebody. We eat what we want. It's a blessing. Do not take it for granted. Allah can take it away from anybody whenever He wants. Anybody could lose any of these anytime. Lose your mind, lose your health, lose your wife, lose your husband, lose your kids, lose your job, lose everything. It doesn't cost anything for Allah to do that. Yet He gave you all of this. Yet you don't even worship Him. Shame. Yet there are some people who don't even worship Him. They don't pray, or they pray whenever they want. They go out, they do all sorts of bad things, they come home. Doesn't make any sense. It means we are not grateful to Allah. Nobody is grateful to Allah. None of us. None of us. With all that Allah has given us. You breathe air in and out. You sit down, you get up, you think. You can hear, you can see, you can touch, you can taste. All of this. Yet, you don't worship Allah. Thanks to Him. You are not grateful to Him. Doesn't make any sense. Allah is giving you all of this free. He's not charging you for any bill. Any bill. There's no bill. He just said, worship me. That's all I want. Pray on time, do good things, see good things, don't lie, don't cheat, don't curse, don't hear anything wrong. Anything you do should be good. That's all he asks. And that's in our own interest. Not for us to benefit, not for Allah. If you do good things, you see good things, you touch good things, the benefit is on you, not on Allah. No, no. You have to understand this. Come to Quran to learn or not to learn, it's on you. Allah doesn't care about that. But the benefit is on you. You get better, you get purified, you get knowledge. You go to a good place, you learn good things. But if you go to a bad place, you're going to learn bad things too. Of course. And we have to try to be good. Everybody has to try to be better every second. The same way you always want to make progress every second. You want to be healthier, happier, stronger, richer, knowledge, all of these. That's good. We have to be a better person every day, every second. Then life becomes meaningful for each one of us. Otherwise, forget it. Forget it. The life is just to enjoy yourself, eat, drink, sleep. You're not a good person. Forget it. Life doesn't stop there. That's only life. The life you want to live, everybody can live the same life. Even the animals have the same thing. Animals have the same thing. They enjoy, they jump, they eat. You want to be like animals, fine. But we are human beings. We have an assignment. We have to worship Allah and we have to be role models. Kids, adults, we all have to be role models. We don't have to say, well, I'm a kid, I'm a child. No, children can change the life of their parents. I've seen kids like that. Parents who say, I didn't pray, but because my kid now I'm praying. Well, I was watching this, but my kid said I don't have to watch. Well, I was going to a place, but my son says, or my daughter says I shouldn't go. And then the parents change their lives because their kids were good kids. But if you don't change yourself, you cannot change anybody's life. If you're not good, you cannot change somebody else's life because you don't know what's good. Men and women, boys and girls, we have to learn to be good. That's why I like the kids who participate in these lessons and they ask questions because they help me change my life and they help others change their lives too. Don't feel shy. Everybody's welcome here. Even those who are from the school, they want to log into these Islamic studies and ask questions. We are here for them because we are all in the same family. I wish this doesn't only stop to those who are in the school. You can send an invitation to anybody who wants to attend, ask questions because we all learn from one another. We just want to benefit the society. Somebody comes even for a lesson, for a class, he gets better. He goes out and he make other people change their lives because he learned something from here. Because somebody said it, or somebody just say it, or somebody gave the idea, and then he or she learned from that. And all of us get benefit when it happens. The person who sent the invitation gets benefit, and so those who organize, and others and others. Allah bless us all. So welcome to all of you, to the parents, to the teachers, and to the great students that we all have, the best students in the whole universe. Allah bless you all. Allah guide us all. Allah forgive us our sins. May Allah make us better. That's my wish always to be better Muslim. All of us. And we get rich. May Allah give us a lot of money. We need the money. Build our school to help others. To help others. Achieve also their goals. Support one another. That's all we are here for. Otherwise, you're going to die and leave everything here and not do anything. It's going to be a shame. If you don't change ourselves, not change anybody's life or influence anybody's life, we are a failure. Even at school, if you don't change yourself, or you see something bad in your friend and you cannot do, and you were supposed to do something, but you didn't do anything, oh my God, forget it. If that person does anything wrong, Allah may blame you because you know what was wrong. You didn't say anything. You closed the eyes because he was your friend or she was your friend. Tell the truth, defend the truth, work by the truth. Then you become a person who is useful in this society. Any announcement, maybe to any parents has anything to announce, please, before you proceed.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alaikum salam.
Just wanted to tell students and parents we will be reassessing the hours after the school starting, just to gauge when everybody is going back to school. Some are online, some are hybrid. For the class hours, the teacher class hours. So we may have to make some changes, and then the announcement will be sent to the students and parents. That's all I have for today.
Thank you. Maybe do any other parent have any observation so that you can try to see how work on the book am looy wax peut wala changer skill loo xam xalaat ñu share ak ñëpp.
I'm sorry, Mom. Did you say something? You said something to me?
Yeah, I say if you have anything to comment or any parent, any student that we want to, that we have to know.
Just a reminder about the pictures. We got a lot, so thank you so much for sending those in and continue to do so.
Thank you. I have some videos from the recitals 2009, 2010, 2011. In case you need any of these, I can. They are on they are on CDs. If you need them, David, we can also send them to you.
Merci, Imam.
Allahumma inna nasta'inuka wa nastaghfiruka wa nu'minu bika wa natawakkalu alayka wa nusni alaykal qarir wa nusni alaykal qaid kahir wa nashkuruka wa la nakfuruka wa nakhla'u wa natruku may yafjuruka. Allahumma iyyaka na'budu wa laka nusalli wa nasjud wa ilayka nas'a wa nafizu wa narju rahmataka wa nakhsha azabaka inna azabaka bil kuffari mulhik.
Okay, thank you. But you read another version which is quite the same as we have done, although there was a mispronunciation. You mispronounce some abiyat, some words. Mispronounce some words, but the content is the same. Yeah, you mispronounce some words, yes, but the content is the same as the one we are studying. Certain words here and here change, but change the same words are used in different different ways, but the meaning is the same. Kafir, when he said kufar, they are all the same. The kafir is the kufar, of course. So the difference of word doesn't matter. But somewhere he mispronounced certain letters, so you have to go back and read them well, because you can't mispronounce. Because when you pray, you are facing Allah. Allah is watching you and listening. And as Prophet Muhammad said, when you pray, Allah puts his face in front of your face. You're face to face with Allah. He put his forehead, for example, onto your own forehead. And he listens and he talks to you. And you talk to him back. First, the talk comes from you because you say, Alhamdulillah, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin. Allah responds. He's saying, my slave, my servant has glorified me. My servant has praised me. My servant has magnified me. Yàlla soo ko dee julli fa diwam bi tekk sa jëf ñu teel a xam ne ko hadith yàlla dafa fab téewam bi tekk sa jë naan sama jaam bi mu ma tagg ndax yaa ngi jàng fatiha sama jaam bi ma màggal sama jaam bi mi nga xam ne teg sama kanam si kanamam mu ngi ma sargal wax sama baax wax sama teraanga kon nag jaam bi ñaanal ma may la loolu ñaan ma may la ko moo tax nga naan ihdina siraatal mustaqim. Therefore, when you pray, you see all these angels are standing, all of them in salute. Then they open the veil and you talk to Allah. If He put His face onto your own face, and He listens and He approves of whatever you say. And He said, yes, 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 you're right. I'm Rabbul Alameen. I'm Malik Yawmiddin. I'm Rahman. I'm Rahim. I'm the one you should worship because you Iyyaka na'budu. I'm the one who gives help because you say Iyyaka nasta'in. Don't help. Nobody could get anything, but I help you achieve your goal. I help you be successful. I help you by giving you health. Therefore, what do you want? You say, Ihdina siraatal mustaqim. Allah, give me guidance. Because guidance is the key to everything. If I have guidance, I can make marvels. I can soar high up to the sky. I can have what I want in life. I can help this. I can help. Allah, give me guidance. If I have $1,000 and I don't have guidance, I may misuse it. Allah, give me guidance. So that whatever I have, I know how to enjoy it and how to use it. Give me guidance, because if I have guidance, I know when I sleep, when the time for prayers come, I have to stop. I have to wake up and go and pray. Give me guidance so that I know that when I use the computer with my internet, or I'm busy chatting or doing Instagram or twittering or doing anything, when the time for prayers come, I know that since I have guidance, I have to stop everything and go and pray. If the time for prayers come, I have to wait till I pray to go out to the mall or to go and play, because I have guidance. Therefore, Allah give me guidance. Allah says, I give it to you free. I'm not charging anything. It's free. Go. I give you guidance. You're going to be rich, but you're going to use your money wise, because you have guidance. Therefore, Allah talks to you. That's why when you pray, you have to look what the seriousness we have, and the honor you have to be in front of Allah. You behave well, stand good, become correct. You get the best dress, best outfit. You cover up your body the way it should be. You talk to Allah nice, and He answers your prayers. And whatever you want, you get it. Once for all, you get it. Sometimes people pray for 10 years, they don't get anything because they weren't serious. Oh, no. Allah means business. You go for an interview, you dress up well because you want to get the job. You go to school, you want to dress up well because you want to look nice, look cute. Allah deserves more than that from you. When you pray, don't pray with your pajamas. Get your best dress. Make wudu properly. Stand nice. Sit straight. And pay attention to whatever you say. You don't know the Arabic, doesn't matter, but pay attention. Articulate. Don't rush to Fatiha. Say it nicely. Take another surah, say it nicely. Attahiyatullah, say it nicely. Allahumma ighfirli warhamni, say it nicely. Then Allah gives you everything you want afterwards. Yes. Is He there for you? What He has, is this for all of us? He doesn't need. Say Qunoot, Allah says, yes. I give you what you want. I give you guidance. I give you trust. I give you consciousness. I give you mind. I give you protection from the hellfire. I increase your knowledge. I increase your faith in me. I increase even your trust on me. All of this. And you become trustworthy too. You trust Allah, you become trustworthy too. And everything comes back to you. If you don't learn any of these, you don't practice any of these, forget it. You may lose a lot. and may feel sorry in the long run. Thank you, Baru, but we have to work on the pronunciation, of course, and be better at it. Any other volunteer to read Dua Qunut and recite it so that you know exactly how to pray? That's part of knowing how to worship Allah. Prophet Muhammad said in the hadith, when he was asked about even hadith al-Qudsi, Allah says in hadith al-Qudsi, أعرفوني قبل أن تعبدوني فإن لم تعرفوني فكيف تعبدون. Allah says, hadith al-Qudsi is a divine hadith in which Allah talks to Prophet Muhammad directly, without Jibreel, without the angels' presence, without the angels knowing anything that Allah is saying to Prophet Muhammad. And Allah says in the hadith al-Qudsi, أعرفوني قبل أن تعبدوني فإن لم تعرفوني فكيف تعبدون. Know me before you worship me. Know me first. Learn about me. If you do not know me, how would you worship me? If suppose you don't know me, how would you worship me? You have to learn about Allah. That's why you learn about how to pray. You learn about Dua, Qunut, and others. If you don't know it, how would you pray? You just cannot stand and pray like this. You have to know Qunut. Know if you make a mistake in your prayers, how to repay. If you make a mistake in your wudu, that's how you're gonna repair it. What is obligation? What's not obligation? All of this, that's part of that, because Allah said it. He said, know me first. Learn about me before you worship me. If you don't learn about me, or if you don't know me, how would you worship me? Makes sense. Makes sense. That's why all of us are making effort to learn about Allah. At least how to pray, what to say in prayers, how to stand, what are the consequences of praying or not praying, all of this. So Qunut, therefore, is Allahumma inna, I'm saying it. I'm going to do I hope we're going to send the audio. If I'm not mistaken, if you did not. Last time what we did, unfortunately, it wasn't recorded by some of you, but we're going to do maybe send it in the Ilma Center students. We're going to say it there. We're going to say it there so the people have it. And the written text. That's easier. We may say it now, but we're going to send it in a formal way to Ilma Center students and parents.
Imam, it might be good to have someone repeat after you.
Thank you, Nebindu. Any volunteer? Allahumma.
Who's going to repeat after Imam?
Any volunteer?
Allahumma.
Thank you. Again, Allahumma.
Allahumma.
Inna.
Nasta'inuka.
Wa nastaghfiruka. Wa nu'minu bika. Wa natawakkalu alayka. Wa nakhsha'u laka. Wa nakhla'u. Wa natruka. Man yakfuruka. Allahumma. Iyyaka na'budu. Wa laka nusalli. Wa nasjudu. Wa ilayka nas'a. Wa nahfidu. Narju. Rahmataka. Wa nakhafu. Adabakal jidda. عذابك الجد
عذابك الجد
إن عذابك
إن عذابك
بالكافرين
بالكافرين
ملحق.
ملحق.
Excellent. Excellent. Good sister. That's how. I like those volunteers, because you volunteer, you improve yourself, and you build up your own confidence. All of you are leaders. Boys and girls, you are all leaders. Don't come and just sit and listen and go home. You are all supposed to be leaders. You change our lives, all of us. So thank you. So that's the Qunoot. If we could, if you could, maybe the same, if you could record it and send it to the Ilma Center students, that they know that one student was able to repeat, they get it from there. And they've been to, we have, that's enough to go as audio? Or
Wow, we can use that on top of what we've already sent.
Yes, thank you very much. They listen to the written text maybe that I'm going to send, huh?
Wow, we also have the written text, and I can copy it and send it to you too.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Alhamdulillah. We're providing with the best tools so that nobody will be left behind. And those who cannot read can always listen to the audio and read gradually. If they need help, they can get anybody from the school for help. Because it's a family. We have to support one another. Okay? That's dua Qunoot. And we go to, I think I'm gonna stop there because I want people to memorize it for next week. It's your turn to deliver the Surah Yaseen. Surah Yaseen. We have any volunteer who can read? Try to do Surah Yaseen for us, please.
You can do it.
Bismillah, go ahead. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yasin wal Qur'anil Hakim. Innaka minal mursalin.
إنك لمن المرسلين.
إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط المستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنزل آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مغمقون إنا جعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم
وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا
وجعلنا من بينهم سدا
من بين أيديهم وجعلنا من بين أيديهم
وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون. Yeah, I think that's all I know.
That's very good. Very good. That's very good. We have just to add some more. That's a good try. Good try. Very good. Anybody else? Just work on the عين. and the عين. في أعناقهم and the قاف. في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون. Otherwise, that's very good. Anybody else to try?
Sorry?
Assalamu alaikum. I will do it.
Wa alaikum salam. Who is that again? Sorry.
Hadija.
Hadija Wad, mashallah.
Hadija John.
Hadija John. Oh, mashallah. Go ahead.
يا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أن أن إنا جعلنا في أنافهم أغلالا فهي
أعناقهم في أعناقهم
في أناقهم أغلالا
في
فهي
أعناقهم إنا جعلنا
في
في أعناقهم
في أنافهم
في
أغلالا
أعناقهم أعناقهم
في أعنافهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون
فهي إلى
وجعلنا من
الأذقان فهي إلى الأذقان
أذقان فهم مقمحون
مقمحون
وجعلنا
مقمحون مقمحون
مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم
سواء عليهم
أنذرتهم
أأنذرتهم
أم لم أن لم تنذرهم لا أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون صدق الله العظيم.
That's good. When we want to go next time to ayah 15 next week. That's good reading, but this week an أعناقهم and then مقمحون صحين مقمحون. Very good. So we're going to ayah 15 for you next week. Then we move on. I think around 9 or 10 you're going to go to 9:15. We're going to add 5 more ayahs by next Sunday. Thank you. Any other volunteer?
Where is Amr Maktal, my friend?
Yaseen wakul anil hakim innaka min
Start with A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim, honey.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah.
Can't hear you.
Yaseen wakul anil hakim innaka lamina mursalin ala siratil mustaqim tanzil al aziz al hakim.
Rahim.
That's 5, right? Oh, Rahim. That's 5.
Sunday, thank you. I hope people understand the importance of Surah Yaseen. All of us, when we die, because we're going to die, all of us. We wish at least that we know Surah Yaseen. Even if nobody reads it for us, if we have been reading even at least once in our lifetime or twice or thrice, you're going to see the benefits. You don't see it now. You may not feel it now. But when we are dying, you're going to see the importance of what we are saying now. Yes. Everybody's going to die. Even if you die in a plane crash, and after you disappear, you're going to feel the importance of all that we are saying in the life. Yeah. Surah Yaseen helps you in the right guided. You know, you always say إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم. That صراط المستقيم is what is in Fatiha. I'm digressing a little bit. If you want guidance, it's a bracket I'm opening. I'm sorry for that. Always read Fatiha to صلاة الفاتحة مستقيم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق الناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. You stop there. الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. You stop there. You read Yasin, this Yasin. القرآن الحكيم. بسم الله الرحيم of course always. ياسين القرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط المستقيم. You ask Allah to guide you. We add sometimes Surah Al-Fatih. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما. You stop there also. And you close with Surah Al-Fatih. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق ناصر الحق بالحق الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم. You stop there. And anything you want beside guidance, Allah, inshallah ta'ala, may give it to you. That's good for guidance. We're just saying at the beginning how guidance is important. It's a protection. Prophet Muhammad said, everybody knows. Prophet Muhammad said that Yasin lima quri'ah. Yasin is there for whatever reason you need it for. Need anything, if you have anything in your mind you want to achieve, you need Yasin. Yasin is there for that. Anything that's the problem to you. He said Yasin lima quri'ah. So you may not see now. You may not pay attention now. And you grow old, you're going to say, I wish I had learned it better. I like those. Thank you to all those who are struggling to read it. We need it. The whole school must know Yasin. And the first one to anybody, parents, students, learn Yasin. Please. When you come here, you learn more. Go on. See the benefit later on. Really, every day, Yasin. Every day, Yasin. It's enough for you for anything you want to achieve in life. Protects you against your enemies, open the doors for faith, for stability in your life, for success, for other things that I don't even know. But you have to know it and practice it. Any other volunteer? Maybe what time is it? You have to keep track of the time.
It's 1:10, Imam.
1:10. Thank you. Before we go, any comment, any question and answer?
Sorry, Imam, I have a question.
Please.
Say I wanted to do Yasin during prayer, but I didn't know the whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that still okay, or?
That's okay. You don't need to recite the whole surah. Even if you know 3 ayahs, that's fine. Allahu Akbar. You read Fatiha. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Yasin. 1 ayah. Al-Quran al-Hakim. 2 ayah. Innaka lamina al-mursalin. 2 ayah. Hada siratal mustaqim. 4 ayah. You can stop there. And of course, I prefer that. Tanzil Aziz ar-Rahim.
So it's fine if
you
you
read
just
3
do
ayahs,
what you
that's
know.
fine. Huh?
So it's fine if you just do what you know.
Yeah, that's very fine. You don't need to recite the whole surah. Apart from Fatiha, only Fatiha you have to recite the whole Fatiha. You can't break it. The other surahs you can break them down. You don't need to finish the whole surah. You may even know the whole surah, but you don't break it. Suppose you know the whole Mulk or the whole Yasin, but you want to break it. In the first rakah, you just recite 10 ayahs or 5 ayahs or 6. In the second rakah, you recite 4 ayahs. Although you know the whole surah Yasin, that's fine too. You don't need to recite the whole surah. But now, if you break a surah, don't always break it at the end of the ayah. Remember, Yasin, Quran al-Hakim, innaka lamina. You can't say innaka, stop there. You have lamina al-Muslim. You have to continue the ayah. Go always till the end of the ayah, then stop there. But that's allowed. You can break. You can do that. Nothing wrong in that. No. Somebody who doesn't know much, I'm sorry, somebody who is a Muslim today, this new ikhlas, you can say Bismillah ar-Rahim, Qul huwallahu ahad, Allahu samad, then you go for ruku. In the second rakah, he said Fatiha, and he said, Lam yalid wa lam yulad wa lam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad, and he go for ruku, because that's all he knows, apart from Fatiha. The same for the longer surahs. Yeah, you can break them down. If you choose not to read the whole surah, that's fine. Read 5 ayahs or 6, and go for ruku. Second rakah, read 3 more ayahs from the same surah and continue. You can even also read the beginning, Surah Yaseen, and the first rakah, second rakah, you read the last ayah of Surah Yaseen. Skip the whole and come to the end. That's allowed too. That's allowed. All of these are allowed. But the question somebody was asking was regarding witr prayers. Talking about witr prayers, and some people are still confused about witr prayers. Some say they don't pray it at all. Some say they don't pray it at all, because they pray Isha and they go to bed. I said you miss out something. That's why it's good to talk about these prayers. People think that they have to pray Dhuhr, of course Fajr. Even Fajr, they get confused which one to pray, which one not to pray. But witr prayer, people just go to bed without praying it. I said, no, don't do that. Don't do that. It's an obligation, yes. But it's a very strong sunnah from Prophet Muhammad's tradition. Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I told you, according to some scholars like Imam Malik, if I'm not mistaken, if a person doesn't pray witr prayers, he or she cannot stand as a witness. That's just because he's not reliable. You see that? And I told you, two sunnah Prophet Muhammad will always emphasize on them. The Fajr prayer and the Shafa witr or the witr prayers. Never skip them. Don't say Isha is obligation, the other ones are an obligation, I'm not going to pray them. Never do that. Please. Never do that. Pray witr. Of course, some people pray some extra prayers apart from Shafa witr, apart from Fajr. There's a hadith, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Anybody prays 12 rakah extra every day, Allah is going to build a home for him in heaven. Imam Tirmidhi talks about 10. Other scholars say 12. They are all the same. This doesn't include the duha prayer. Duha prayer is another special prayer. That's not obligation, but a good sunnah. A prayer, the prayer you pray, it's a sunnah, not obligation. You pray it from sunrise till when the sun is in the middle of the sky by 12 in summertime. You call it duha. From sunrise. Sometimes when you look at Muslim Pro, it says sunrise. Sometimes they call it also shuruq. Sunrise, when the sun has risen, you can start praying. You call it one of your duha in Arabic. The sun has risen. Till this before Dhuhr prayer. That prayer is special, is very good. Duha prayers. We call it Duha prayers. There's a book, I mentioned it a couple of times, by a great scholar, Sayyid Sabiq. There are a series of books called Fiqh Sunnah. One of those books, he said, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, everybody has 360 bones. A normal person has 360 bones. It's normal. I'm going to trust on something. Yeah. Let's say Prophet Muhammad said, a normal person has 360 bones. Each bone has every day to give charity. Surah Al-Duha, if you perform it, it gives you that opportunity. Minimum is 2 rakah. Some people pray 4, but minimum is 2 rakah. That's it. But the 12 rakah I'm talking about, are different from duha. The Prophet Muhammad said, if anybody, Allahu alayhi wa ala alihi wa sallam, Muhammad said that if anybody prays those 2 rakah, Allah is going to build a home for that person in heaven. Some scholars say 10. What does it say? Those who say 12, they mean before we pray Salatul Dhuhr, we pray 4 rak'ah. After Dhuhr prayers, we pray 2 extra 2. It becomes 6. 4 before Dhuhr and 2 after Dhuhr. Before Asr, you pray 2. Makes it 8. After Maghrib, you pray 2. Makes it 10. Before Isha, you pray 2. It makes it 12. They are all nafil, no hafil. If you do that, Muhammad said Allah is going to build a home for you in heaven. Some say it's not 12, it's 2. 2 means before Dhuhr prayers, instead of praying 4 rakah, pray 2 rakah. After Dhuhr prayers, pray 2 rakah. Before Salat al-Asr, pray 2 rakah. Nawafil. After Salat al-Maghrib, pray 2 rakah. Before Salat al-Isha, pray 2 rakah. So we have done your 10. In addition to Fajr prayer and Witr, Shafa'at or Witr prayers. And you get the best of everything. Everywhere you go, you shine. Shine in the eyes of Allah. Shine in the heavens and you shine on earth. Because you are always connected with Allah. Allah make us connected. Any question on these prayers we just mentioned?
Imam, the 4 rakas before Dhuhr prayer, do you break that into 2 or do you pray?
Yes, the 4 rakah you pray before Dhuhr, huh?
Wow, do you break it into 2?
Break it. Yeah, break it. Make 2 and then 2.
Okay.
Yes. You have 12 rakah, but if you just pray 2 before Dhuhr, it becomes 10. It's kind of like 4 before Dhuhr, and by the end of the day, you perform 12 rakah. And you said any surah that you want. Fatiha in any surah. If you want to use a Fatiha in Ikhlas for every rakah, that's fine too. You're repeating a surah time, is that it doesn't, nothing wrong in that. There are people who, when they pray Sunnah or Sunnah, they always read Fatiha in Ikhlas. That's fine. That's fine. Someone read Fatiha, Qul Ya Ayyuhal Kafirun, and then Ikhlas in the other rakah. Some people want to read Yaseen, but they know Yaseen. They read 3 ayah or 4 ayah or 5. In the second rakah, they read Fatiha and 5 more ayah from Yaseen. That's fine too. But just know what you are reading. And read it well. Make your voice sound nice. Most of the voice you use in Meaning sometimes is improve on your voice, melody. As Allah, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu من لم يغني القرآن فليس منا. من لم يغني القرآن فليس منا. If a person doesn't make his voice sound good when she or he is reading Quran, he's not part of us. Of course, we know how to make your voice sound nice, but you don't make that effort to do the same when you read the Quran. And all of us listen to music very often. We all have favorite singers. Yes, yeah. Some of us, our singers is NBA Young Boy. Some have Kevin Gates. Some have Beyonce, 50 Cent. Others. And we imitate their voices because we want to sound good. Why can't you do the same in Al Quran? They have a dull voice. It's not that. You talk to Allah. Give the best. You have to practice. None of us is born with a good voice. It's a practice. Practice makes man perfect. Practice it, in the end it comes. But if you kill yourself, don't make any effort. You say, "Oh, it's Al Quran. I can't do it." You'll never be able to do it. Yet you sing songs. You have good melody, good voice. You have to develop it. It's not given to anybody. But the more you practice it, the better you become. And you're gonna even appreciate when you make your voice sound good, you're gonna appreciate from within yourself how beautiful is Quran. Yes, how beautiful is Quran. To articulate it. Pay attention to the ayahs. You are not just reading straight like that. You pay attention. Your feelings, your nerves, your veins, you're gonna feel them vibrating. And that's nur in you. Allah's nur is working into yourself. Yeah, do it. Pay attention. Even if you don't know the Arabic, it's Fatiha nice. You're gonna feel yourself, your own nerves vibrating. Because Allah who works now in yourself. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. When you see yourself, it becomes nice. But if you just read like this straight without paying attention to anything, you won't get the beauty, you won't feel it. Men and women, boys and girls. Okay. Any question on these prayers? Any comment? Therefore, Shafa'awit or witr prayers are strong sunnah mu'akkada. When you have to pray them before dawn comes. Once dawn comes, and you haven't even prayed the Fajr, you can listen and pray them. But once you pray Fajr, you can't pray them back. When Fajr has come in, you can to pray it. But once you pray it, once you pray Fajr, you cannot pay them back again because they are an obligation. But you start a lot by not praying. You can choose to pray them immediately after Isha. That's what I do myself because I don't know about what's going to happen next. After Isha, I pray my witr, Shafa'awit or witr. Shafa'awit means you pray two and then one, and you have to Assalamu alaikum in between. Or you pray witr, you pray 3 rak'ah, just in one time Assalamu alaikum. You connect all 3 of them. Either you pray 3 rak'ah and only have one sitting, or you pray just like Maghrib as we have said last time. We talked about that. Unless you have some comments on those, how to pray with. And pray before you go to bed. Some people want to pray Isha, go to bed and wake up at 9. Some want to pray Isha and do other things before they go to bed. They pray. Yeah, that's all good. In any case, we have the whole night till Fajr comes. You can pray it. Mustafa it. And a lot of time. Even Isha, the best time is when the time is up. You can pray it anytime during the night, but the best time for any salah is when the time is up. That we have to know. Best time for any salah. We say Salat Isha, oh, we have a lot of time. It's night time, the whole night. Yes, you're right. But the best time is in the first half of the night. The time is that's the best time. To pray after at 3 a.m., 4 p.m., 4 a.m., that's fine. You have the same reward. Yeah, the same reward. Yeah. But the bonus is for those who pray, that's the best time. Any question or any comment?
Imam, we're at 1:30.
Oh, we're gonna end the session. Meet next week. Next week, the assignment we're gonna do the same program because I want them to recite Qunoot and Yaseen up to ayah 15.
Okay. We'll send both recordings again in both the Google Classroom, the Ilma Center students, and the Ilma Center parents, as well as the writing.
Thank you, David. So may Allah increase us in knowledge and wisdom. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم سبق ناصر الحق بالحق الهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره. May I give you a successful school year, all of you. Those who are in college, those who are going to high school, any school, elementary or middle school, may I give you success. May I give you faith and protect you and protect our parents, our teachers, our families. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.